Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, what is up? What's going on? This is Olivia Igwe coming live from Paris. I am your London Art Director, Fashion Network marketer. I blend colors, fashion, nutrition all into one. I was just stuck. I always say London. It's probably something that I said yesterday, but I'm actually in Paris. So I am live from Paris. If you guys have been to Paris, do tell me in the comments below. If you guys are watching on a replay, do tell me in the comments if you're watching, where you're tuning in from. It's always cool to know. Ooh. And today, I want to talk about, from the title that you guys have probably seen, quality over quantity. Erin, my love, how are you? How are you doing? This is literally, I'm going to go from room to room around my parents' house. I'm in Paris. So I'm literally just going to go from room to room and see where everything goes. And I wanted to talk today about, I've been there. Yeah, where have you been? Where's your favorite place? Do tell me in the comments. Love to know. And then I'll just continue tuning on. I'm supposed to put my glasses on, but it doesn't matter. I wanted to talk about something, and I have 3 points, but actually now that I'm thinking about it, it's not really a point. It's just a story I want to tell you guys, because I found it very interesting that a lot of us will judge from and I always say, never judge a book by its cover, because you never know what the person is going through, right? And I will give you the simple example. I was talking to somebody on one of the platforms, and probably the person's going to watch, which is absolutely fine. I'm just totally honest. Hey, Tequila Love. How are you guys? Hey, Ravi. How are you, my love? And this person was saying on one of the platforms that I'm on, because if you guys know, I stream from Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram. I'm on all places. Literally, what I want you guys to know is I will not be stopped. I will not be stopped. I will continue on pouring value every single day at 12:45, even if I can, even if it's 1:45 here in France. But I believe in pouring value. But this is something that I love. I love getting out of my comfort zone, right? And so you guys, and I will say, and you guys probably have, or you guys probably haven't, you guys either will purchase from me, either a drink, right? Either a jumper, one of my services, whatever it is, right? It may not be now, it may be in the future, right? And I was talking to someone, and she was looking at my page, and she's like, you don't get much engagement on one of the platforms that I'm on. And I was like, well, what does that mean, right? Because she's pretty much really big on one platform. And I'm here to tell you, you don't need a massive big platform. What you do need is to start somewhere. And you are the quality over the quantity. You literally are the one that has everything within them. But the only reason and the only difference in between someone that is not necessarily average, but is just like everybody else, will take action than you, is because you're still living in fear, right? And this person was like, yeah, but you're not getting much engagement. And I was like, well, because I'm mainly on other platforms and I do a lot of video. I do very little commenting. I do very little pictures. It's not that I'm dyslexic. It's just that I can't write like long text. If I do, I'll do a lot of copy and paste and put them together. And if you guys are like me, then absolutely, like, I applaud you guys. And if you guys are loving writing, etc., like when I get a book, I literally have to put my finger on it and then read it. If you ask me to tell you something, this is literally what I'm doing. Hey, Roland. Hey, Samantha, Kiara. And so this is like how slow I am, but it's okay. I love doing video because it's automatic. Now, do I have a subject all the time? Not necessarily, right? And so getting back to my story, hey, Roland, I'm live in Paris, guys. So if you guys have been to Paris, do tell me. I'm going to go from room to room. But the person was telling me, yeah, you don't have much content. But I think at the end of the day, it's not because you see a video and it has a lot of engagement that you're not doing a lot of work. I think all of us are great connectors. I know Erin is. I know Roland is. I know Samantha is also. Gary is really one. You guys are, and Tequila, I don't really know you, but I'm sure maybe you're a connector. Connector means that you love connecting with people, but not necessarily on the front end. And everybody says, yes, great. You can be great at a quality, but what you need to know is that nobody has what you have. And sometimes people will take it for granted. That's why it's always good to ask what people have, right? For example, and the person that's watching, because she asked me this, and I will be honest, and I'm grateful for her asking. She said, hey, look, so I do these jumpers, right? This is my brother's. So he purchased from me, right? So this is the jumpers that I have. So Success lays on the other side. It has the London Bridge, one of the London bridges that they have. And it says, be you, do you, right? I always say, be you, do you. The world does not dictate who you are, but you dictate the world, right? And somebody said for the price that it is, so retail price, this is a jumper that goes for 70 pounds, right? Now it can be a little bit costly for some people, but I always have this saying in my mind: if you have a spending, if you have, if you have a, it's not you have an earning problem, you have a spending problem. That's a quote from someone and I can't remember it. And that just stuck in my head and I was like, wow. Now I'm from the fashion industry, right? So I've worked with Karl Lagerfeld, I've worked with Armani to royalties and all that kind of stuff. So I know that when something is priced, there's a reason for it, right? So anyways, going back to my story, somebody said, hey, look, this is pretty pricey, what it is. But this, what you guys need to know is this is organic cotton. So organic cotton means that it's going to be, this is so soft, I tell you guys. But on top of that, all these jumpers that you guys see me always talk about, these are mine and I collaborated with Fit Me Clothing. The difference is over quality and quantity is this, it's only on demand. So you sometimes have to wait 2 weeks until you get it. That's the reason why I always play big, because I want quality over quantity. And I think that's what your brand needs to have. Sometimes people don't understand that you have something that's unique. The drinks that I always have, right? They're quality over quantity. I didn't blend it. That is such a bad thing of me. But you understand what I'm saying. Like, you're not going to get this kind of drink that's going to help with focus, concentration, unless you come through me, right? Because it's quality. That's why it's a little bit more price, and because it has this unique technology that will work on a cellular level. So you're going to feel the product within 15 to 30 minutes, an hour, depending on everybody's body. So it just resonated with me that sometimes people will judge your facade, but you have to keep on having those conversations with people so they understand why your product is a little bit more pricey. So they understand. And the person was like, oh, I understand why the price is a little bit more expensive, because it's made in the UK, because it's organic cotton, because it's made on demand, right? And if you guys want the jumper, link tree in my bio. Or if you want to come through me, that's absolutely fine. You can get my, I get like a little discount code if you guys want. But what I'm saying is that sometimes it requires a conversation with the person. And sometimes when there is a question or there is a lot, it's just a conversation. I will gladly have a conversation. I will gladly have a conversation, tell you why this one is the best, but why it's also worth it, good on its quality. I'll tell you also this, but because I know the industry, but because I know the fashion industry, I know how it works. So I just felt I wanted to share that with you. You know, we're all humans. We all have things. And hey Belinda, hey Lumi, sorry, because I have my phone on the back so I can't see. Erin, you said Notre Dame, café, macaron, cigarette. I was chilled just watching people buy. You know what? Going to Paris, if you guys have jumped on, I'm in Paris. I said yesterday on my live that I was live from London, but that's not true. I'm in Paris. Yeah, I'll be in, I should be in Paris in the next couple of days. So I will take you guys a walk by. I may sometimes not necessarily go live and give you a word because I won't necessarily be able to with all that I have, but I'll show you around Paris, and I'm going to be doing a little bit more reels. I've been lacking a little bit in my reels. But anyways, guys, just wanted to jump on and, you know, remember, as I'm telling my story on quality, I want you to understand that you guys also are quality. But, you know, show your gifts, show up. I show up every single day, not because I want to, but because my vision in me serving women is much bigger than anything else. And I believe that showing my face more of is my transaction. But, you know, video is not maybe your thing. Maybe it's doing reels. Maybe it's writing a post, whatever it is, whatever your client, your niche market is, that's where you should pour. So guys, that's it. That's all I have to share. And I shall show you around. Do tell me, guys, if you guys want me to show you around. I'm going to go to the Eiffel Tower. I'm going to go to Notre Dame. I'm going to go to Trocadero. So if you guys want me to film any stuff or some stuff around you guys, or you want me to eat un croissant in front of you guys, absolutely, I'll do that. Anyways, In the meantime, be you, do you. The world does not dictate the world, but you do. You guys want the jumper, you can go into Linktree in my bio. You guys want the drink that help with focus, concentration, energy, all that kind of good stuff. Absolutely. If you want also an extra income, you can go into Linktree into my bio. Okay, guys. Talk to you guys later. Ciao.